Word reading fluency is a new measure of accuracy and fluency during which students read real words out of context for 60 seconds. WRF provides one score, the number of words read correctly in 1 minute. M-Class automatically calculates the score based on how the assessor records student responses. These scoring rules address the common situations you are likely to encounter while administering this measure. Use the timestamps shown here to skip ahead to a scoring rule you are eager to learn about, or to review a rule in the future. Correct responses. Do not mark correct responses. Incorrect responses. Tap each word read incorrectly to mark it in red. Self-corrections. If a student makes an error but corrects it within 3 seconds, tap the word again to turn it green. Hesitations. If a student hesitates for 3 seconds on a word, give the correct word, mark the word as incorrect, point to the next word on the student materials and say, keep going. For example, if a student says, is, by, it, and hesitates on 1, tap 1 to score it incorrect and say 1. Point to the word for in the student materials and say, keep going. Repeat this prompt as needed in response to hesitations. Omissions. If a student skips a word, mark it incorrect. For example, if a student says for, skips the word more, and continues reading at and but, mark more incorrect. If a student skips an entire row, tap the X at the beginning of the row to record a score of 0 for that line. Discontinue rule. If a student reads 0 correct words within the first line, discontinue WRF. M-Class assigns the student a score of 0. Continue assessing with the remaining subtests. At Grade 1 BOY, you have the option to discontinue the benchmark assessment completely. Sounded out words. If a student sounds out a word without blending the word, mark it incorrect. For example, if a student says or, but does not blend it to more, mark more incorrect. Words read in the wrong order. If words are read correctly but in the wrong order, mark them incorrect. For example, if is, by, it, one is read as is, by, one, it, mark it and one incorrect.